Hello and welcome to MedQuick. My name is Dr. Vipul Ravlani. I have done my MBBS from GMC Nagpur and I have secured All India rank of 46 in NEET PG 2021 exam. So guys, today we learn about tricks to remember the MEN syndrome. Okay, so as the name suggests, multiple endocrine neoplasia or the MEN syndrome is a group of autosomal dominant genetic disorders characterized by neoplasm in multiple endocrine organs. Okay, so although rare in occurrence, but these are very important from our exam point of view. So guys, MEN syndrome are basically of four types, that is MEN1, MEN2. MEN2 is divided into MEN2A and MEN2B, and MEN2B is also called as MEN3. Okay, and fourth is MEN4. Okay, so MEN1 is caused due to defect in chromosome 11 or the menin gene. MEN2 is caused due to defect in chromosome 10 or the red gene. Okay, and MEN4 is caused due to defect in chromosome 12 or CDKN1B gene. Okay, just remember all these. So to remember the features inside this MEN syndrome, we must remember a sequence called as PAN, PIT, PARA, FIO, MTC. Okay, so PAN stands for pancreatic adenoma. Okay, so most common pancreatic adenoma in MEN syndrome is gastrinoma. PIT here stands for pituitary adenoma. So most common pituitary adenoma in MEN syndrome is, and overall also most common pituitary adenoma is prolactinoma. Okay, so third is PARA. PARA means parathyroid adenoma. Fourth is FIO. FIO means pheochromocytoma. And fifth is MTC. MTC means medullary thyroid carcinoma. So just remember all these names in sequence so that we can remember all the features seen in these. Okay. So in MEN1 syndrome, the top four are present. Okay. That is MEN1 syndrome has PAN, PIT, PARA and FIO. So in MEN2A syndrome, bottom three are present. That is PARA, FIO and MTC. Okay. In MEN2B, bottom two are present. That is FIO and MTC. And MEN4, the one present above the bottom two, that is PIT and PARA, are present in MEN4. So I shall write all these in the table form. Okay. So in MEN1 syndrome has pancreatic adenoma, pituitary adenoma, parathyroid adenoma and pheochromocytoma. Okay. MEN2A has parathyroid adenoma, pheochromocytoma and medullary thyroid carcinoma. MEN2B has pheochromocytoma and medullary thyroid carcinoma, bottom two. Okay. And MEN4 has pituitary adenoma and parathyroid adenoma. These two are present above the bottom two. Okay, above the MEN3. Okay, so we have learned all these. Okay, so now apart from all these, there are some extra clinical features present in the MEN syndrome. Okay, so these are also important. Like in MEN2 has, apart from these parathyroid, FIO and MTC, it has two A's, and these two A's resemble as amyloid cutaneous lichen and aganglionic megacolon. Okay, so amyloid cutaneous lichen means cutaneous amyloidosis. You can see this in the image. It is an image of cutaneous amyloidosis, and second is aganglionic megacolon. Second A stands for aganglionic megacolon. Aganglionic megacolon means Hirschsprung disease. Okay, so in Hirschsprung disease, there is a distal portion in which there is no ganglion in the colon, and because of that, proximal part of the colon is dilated. Okay, so aganglionic megacolon is present in MEN2A. Okay, so MEN2B. So in MEN2B, we must remember that the medullary thyroid carcinoma, which is present in MEN2B, is the most aggressive medullary thyroid carcinoma. Okay, so medullary thyroid carcinoma is present in 2A and 2B. From both of these, most aggressive is in MEN2B. So in this MEN2B, we shall do the prophylactic thyroidectomy at the 1 year of age. So in comparison to MEN2A, we are doing prophylactic thyroidectomy at 5 years of age, but since MEN2B is more aggressive, we do prophylactic thyroidectomy at 1 year of age. Okay, so MEN2B, apart from most aggressive medullary thyroid carcinoma, it has 3 M's. So MEN2B is also called as 3, and M means MTC is most aggressive here, so it also has 3 M's. So these 3 M's represent marfanoid habitus, mucosal neuroma and megacolon. We shall see the images of all these in after this session. Okay, so MEN2B has 3 M's, that is marfanoid habitus, mucosal neuroma and megacolon. Okay, and then we shall move to MEN4. So MEN4, as its name suggests, 4 means char in Hindi. Okay, so char, CH means CDKN1B, that is the gene which is defective, and AR means A represent adrenal tumor, R means renal tumor, and also it has testicular tumors. Okay, so these are the features seen in MEN4 syndrome. So now we shall see the images. Okay, so this is the image of mucosal neuroma. Okay, in the tongue. So it is present in MEN2B or MEN3. Okay, and this is the image of megacolon present in men 2B. Okay, so a ganglionic megacolon, that is Hirschsprung disease, present in men 2A, but pure megacolon is present in men 2B. Okay, so megacolon, criteria of megacolon is colon dilatation more than 6 centimeters. Okay, so it is termed as megacolon. Okay, and then this is the image of Marfanoid habitus. Okay, Marfanoid habitus is also present in men 2B. Okay, it is part of 3Ms. Okay, so Marfanoid habitus, you can see tall thin limbs of this person present in the Marfan syndrome, and there are two signs seen in the Marfan syndrome, classical signs present in the Marfan syndrome. This is the thumb sign, that is the distal phalanx of the thumb is crossing the ulnar border of the same arm. Okay, so distal phalanx is crossing. It is present only in Marfan syndrome, not in normal person. And second is wrist sign. Okay, so in wrist sign, if we ask the Marfan patient to clasp his wrist on the other wrist, so his little finger and thumb can overlap each other. So this wrist sign is exclusively present in Marfan syndrome. Okay, also in Marfan syndrome we can have pectus excavatum and pectus carinatum. Okay, so pectus excavatum is indented breastbone and pectus carinatum is protruding breastbone. Okay, so these are clinical features present in men 2B or men 3 syndrome. Okay, so I hope I have cleared all the images and the clinical features of the men syndrome. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe MedQuick. Thank you so much.